Okay, Darren, speak now. I can't hear you. Oh, I forgot to put your thingy on. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, that's crucial. Hello, legends. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We're all okay. We're okay. We're okay. Um, Phew. Right. Yeah, I just forgot to paste your link in. We're okay. We're okay. We should be okay now. Let's see if it comes through now. Oh, we're talking to the whole internet.
Don't worry, the whole internet will scroll now. Okay?
Okay,
You
speak.
can
Okay. Hello, legends, and welcome to episode 2 of Zwifty Chat. Yay! We've made it, man! Episode 2. We've got a pack show lined up tonight, but quite a short one. I'm not having this thing going on for hours and hours anymore, even though we have the legend that is Darren Vandit. How you doing, man?
Hey guys, thanks everyone, and hi Rob, I'm doing well. Thank you very much for inviting me to your second episode of Zwifty Chat.
Yeah, well, like of things like Oasis and the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Godfather, the second one, Star Trek, not Star Trek, Star Wars. The
So
second one is always the best. That's what they say.
let's hope it brings you success to your Zwifty Chat episode. So yeah, let's go
Yeah,
for it.
I'd like to think as you as maybe the. I suppose you'd be the Robert De Niro character if we're going in Godfather terms. You know, brought it up
Yeah,
to a new level.
that would be good.
Yeah, man. Right. I haven't thought of anything to talk about other than you, Darren. So I hope you've got lots to say about yourself. You seem quite a chatty chap in general. Would you say that's true?
I really am, yes. I'm pretty outgoing, to be fair. And as you also all know, actually, from the Discord, I really like to have a good word with everyone and about everything. I'm pretty open minded. And yeah, obviously, I love talking and expressing myself. And after all, when we met last year, it was a bit of a, how to say, particular moment. And all you guys were so great with me. And it was so easy for me to be considering you guys not just as friends but also part as like my family.
Yes, when you say you guys, you are, of course, referring not to me as being a multiple personality, but the wider community, which is well known as Kaboom Cycling Madness. Is that correct?
That's correct. It's the team actually name that I brought up. When you had one of the wins, I said, we should name this Kaboom Cycling Madness, and you really liked it immediately, and I said, okay, let's have this as our official team name. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I don't think there's ever been a better decision, yeah, in the history of cycling.
I agree, honestly.
It's just a great name, man. Yeah, so you came up with the name, you started the team, cool as man. So would you, for those poor people who are not aware of the legend that is Darren Vandit, would you like to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, your history of cycling and so well, yeah, this athletic, I suppose athletic
Yeah.
history might be more appropriate.
So from a very young age, I always was into sport. I started playing football at a very relative young age, at around 6, 7, and kept doing that until I was around 20, 21. And then I had a bit of a hiatus period because I started DJing. In fact, these are DJ headphones.
Oh well, you've got some kit left over from that
Yeah,
still
yeah,
proved
yeah,
useful.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then once this kind of era passed, I switched into running, and at the age of 26. And it was a pretty particular period in my life because uh, I passed through a bit of a rough time with my father, who suffered unfortunately also from lung cancer. Running was never in my agenda, but I did a competition that I really enjoyed, and the type of emotions and feelings I got when I crossed the finishing line, even though I jogged it, and I will explain why, was immense. At that point, my father was still alive, and when I crossed the line, I told him, you know what, I'm switching from football to whatever to full-time running. And he said,
What? And you were
son,
just you were relatively slow.
I was very slow. So
Not
basically,
very slow. I refuse to believe that you were ever very slow. What was
okay,
your
let's
what
take a
was your time?
context.
What was your first event or what?
So
What?
it was a 17-kilometer downhill race. It
Okay.
started, and there was like a net elevation loss of around 280 meters, so pretty
Okay.
down. And we did the 17 kilometers in like 450 per k. So So then after this,
Okay, but
I said,
downhill, okay, fair enough. But
yeah,
what was your
it was
5k
pretty,
time at that time? Do you know? Like a flat
pretty.
5k. What could you have done flat 5k then?
I can't hear you now a little bit. Tell me again.
What would you have done for a flat 5k at that point?
During at that point of fitness, maybe I don't know, but 4:30 practice or 22:30. But then,
Okay.
after a few months, my father got sick, and his sickness gave me this type of energy. I don't know from where, it used to come because I used to work in an office, full-time job, from 9 till 5:30 p.m. And every day I used to train at around 6:30. I used to catch the bus because I wasn't driving. Um, and 10 months later, I did the Malta Half Marathon, it's called, in 1:18:52. And that equates to 3:43 per kilometer.
118.
Yeah,
118.
yeah.
What were you doing? Running like
I know.
what do you call it? What was that? Were you running like Forrest Gump for months? How did you get so fast?
Consistent training, determination. I don't honestly. I don't know. In
That's
that period,
absurd.
yeah, he was my force. Seeing him on the bed of death and telling me how proud he was, and it was kind of, listen, Darren, you are tired. Don't worry. Put on your shorts, put on your shoes, and just go do what you need to do. And that was my life from there on. Honestly,
I'm going to stop you there, Darren, because apparently people can't hear you particularly well. I could hear you reasonably well, but the internet, you know what the internet's like. They like things
yeah,
perfect. Like you last week, you were one of the primary whingers. Can you
I did.
check? Can you check that your mic that you're holding to your face is your setting in Video Ninja? I should be able to help you with that. Actually, I should be able to check.
Yeah, from
Because
my
I can
side,
hear the
yes.
clicky thing, which indicates that it's maybe your uh,
So,
mic. Sorry,
is
your
this better,
webcam.
guys?
I should know this sort of thing. I should be an expert in
No, now I can
detecting
hear myself.
what
So it was
your.
wrong.
I've
Give me
seen
a second.
somewhere I can tell what you're using, but I can't. I can't remember where it
One
is.
moment. Microphone. Yeah.
Uh,
Is this better? Can you hear me?
I think that's worse. It's worse for me, but
And what about now? I
I'm
think the
pretty.
clip is going to come now.
I'm pretty sure that's the webcam again.
Yeah. And the
Um,
last one I have option. Give me a second.
oh, that suddenly changed. What was that? Speak again. Darren, speak. Can you hear me? We can't hear you, man. We can't hear you at all now.
Yeah, now it's okay. Now I put the setting back as it was. That's the problem. So give me a second. Let me do something from my side. The internet is not hearing me at all.
It's annoying that I can't see what your source mic is. It is
One
somewhere.
moment. Microphone.
Communications. Webcam. You're definitely
Okay.
on
Now,
webcam. You're
yeah.
using your
Now it's
webcam.
okay. Now it's okay.
No, it's still the webcam. You're using your webcam. I can see that it's your webcam. Can you not?
And now,
Yeah, I think it's still
no.
webcam.
Now you don't. I can't.
Uh,
Microphone. And what about now? It's better.
it still seems pretty much the same.
Hmm.
Uh,
And the thing is that I'm hearing you perfectly from my side.
yeah, it's the mic. You did get it sorted the other night when we did a test.
You did.
Because
And it's
you can tell it.
connected.
You
You
can
see.
tell it's the. I can tell it's the webcam because I can hear it refocusing.
Hmm.
Um,
So you can hear it refocusing.
is it definitely
Um,
plugged in? Your smart mic? Oh, it must be because of the light on.
yeah. One second.
No, there's nothing now. Is it on mute? Is it maybe muted?
No.
Oh, I wonder if that's okay.
I don't know. I mean, it's on microphone now, so it should be. Is the
Yeah,
chat with it?
it's just quiet, I think.
What I think.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's on. Do that again.
It's good like this.
I think so. There's just a
Okay,
bit,
I'm stupid. I'm sorry,
just a bit
guys. I was
stuff going on.
talking up here instead of here. This is good.
It's going into the yellow. I think you just need to be very close to it. Let's assume
Okay.
that. Let's
Now
see
it's
what
better.
people say now. Right, let's try that. Right. So you got fast at a half marathon. Oh, is it
Yeah.
worse again? Oh dear. Speak again.
They need to let me know whether it's better like this or
Don't
not.
you speak into the top? Is it at the side?
Side it is.
Is it side? Oh gosh. And now there's static as well.
Yeah.
Let's see what your thing's saying. Oh dear. It does say. Oh no, it still says webcam. Let's try refresh.
Okay. So
Oh,
from my
right.
side, I have video source with webcam. Audio source, I have microphone audio source.
Okay, I tried a refresh, and that's slightly better. Just try again. There's loads of static for some reason. Can you just pull it away from your face? Try now. There's loads of
It's
static.
better now?
Doesn't seem massively so. What does the audience say? We've got the hardest quiz ever tonight, I think, in the history of Zwift quizzes, which is a bit unfortunate for Darren.
I haven't been doing well actually in my quizzes, so I'm not
Yeah.
missing anything.
Maybe go back to the webcam and just be really. Oh, something just happened there where the static went. Is it plugged in correctly?
It is.
Is it fully plugged in? Try unplugging it and replugging it in.
Oh. I'm playing around right now.
Like
so
literally
I'm-
pull it out if you can of the connection and whack it back in.
1 second. 1 second. You can hear me or no?
A little bit, but there's loads of static and it's quite quiet.
I removed my microphone right now, so basically I'm talking to the laptop, literally,
Yeah, you are talking to the laptop, yeah.
or to the web camera.
So it sounds like if your microphone's unplugged, then you must be talking through your laptop.
Most probably, yes. And it's connected because, wait, like this, you see, there is the color, so basically now it's connected. And
Did you unplug and then plug it back in again?
Yeah, just now.
So like this, you're gonna hear the click because I selected the web camera.
I think that's the least bad option. Let's go with that and just stay close to
This thing. All right.
the screen.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe
let me
angle it
put
up
it up.
against so we can see your beautiful face. And I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I'd like to see some thumbs up from the internet. But yeah, so you got fast at the half marathon, and then what happened?
Then my father passed away.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's okay. And basically, but the good thing was that I qualified for London 2012.
Oh, blimey.
That's why I have my rings here.
Yeah.
And but then there was a bit of a misunderstanding, if you want to call it, or basically a political thing here in Malta, or a bit. Anyway, I did not make it. A swimmer here in Malta instead went to the Paralympic Games in London 2012. It was a very, very tough moment for me because after qualifying at the Milano City Marathon for the marathon event, I got told that I wasn't being selected because I managed to get the MQS, it's called. The MQS means minimum qualifying standard. And since there's only one guy here in Malta who has my same disability, I don't need to get the A qualifying standard, I just need to get the MQS. What happened was that from London Paralympic Games Committee, they sent an email to all federations telling that the slots of the AQS, the A qualifying standard, were filled up basically, and the MQS and or BQS were not gonna be allowed to participate in the London 2012. So what they did, and what we did actually, and hopefully they did, because I don't know what happened, because I'm not part of the administration. We applied for what it's called the wild card. The wild card is basically a slot which is given to whoever the athlete is, without any need to qualify. The committee just selects that guy or woman, that really deserves the qualification and to be there. And they rejected and refused mine when I actually qualified by right, basically. So they sent the swimmer, and I actually was in a very, very that was the worst time of my life, because my father, I qualified in mid-April, and in the 8th of May my father passed away. 1st of May we got the notification that we will not be going to the London 2012 Paralympic Games. My father passed away. We went to apply for the wild card, got refused. So basically, the last 2 months of my marathon training for London and were for nothing, when actually I could have spent them next to my father, who was like in his last few months. Because cancer is like this kind of thing, and basically when it hits rock bottom, then it's finished. And in those periods, in that very delicate period, I had to spend 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours for my long run, for example, or for long quality tempo runs, because marathon you need a lot of mileage. I used to come back, and my mom used to say, "Mom, Dad is okay. Dad is already knocked out, because he was on morphine, because obviously the pain started kind of increasing, and the doctors used to give him more sedation so that he can be at least at peace without any pain." So yeah, that was a very terrible period. 2012 summer was horrible. I stopped running for around 3 months. Actually, I couldn't run. I used to kind of go outside, spend 5 minutes of running. I used to literally cry. Spend around 40 minutes outside, waiting for the time to pass, not to let my mother, realize that, listen, I'm not training. I'm just not capable of. And I come back and I go and tell her, listen, I did 10 kilometers today, or I did whatever. I used to lie, but I cannot tell my mom, listen, I'm in a depressive state, because she was actually passing through a lot, because she was obviously, she became a widow of someone who she really, really loved for 40 years plus, so yeah. Yeah. Dysmelia, basically it's a physical condition. For those who have not seen me, it's basically I was born with upper limb deficiency, it's called, and usually it's or above or below the elbow. Sometimes it comes from here, sometimes it comes from where I am, sometimes it goes from below the wrist only. But yeah, basically, there was a bit of an issue when my mother was pregnant with me back then, and basically I was born like this. But it was a good story, to be fair, because the doctors had claimed that I had to be born with CP. CP means cerebral palsy. So if I had to obviously choose which option I would choose, I would definitely be in the current condition that I am. It's been obviously a wild ride, but I'm much stronger nowadays, and I'm honestly, it's funny to say, but I'm actually happy to be how I am.
Yeah. I'm glad you are as you are, Darren. I wouldn't have you any other way.
Yeah, because it gives me, something to fight for life. There's always a challenge, like the bike, for example, which I guess we're going to talk about very soon.
Yeah, I don't know if you know though. Life is also a challenge, even if it's hard enough. Life is hard enough, even if you've got two arms. I've struggled. I've struggled even with like I don't know how many.
Yeah.
But I've got two, and it's really hard enough as it is. You don't. I if I could have the choice, I'd definitely keep both. I mean, this one's pretty useless to be honest, but I'd still keep it. But but it can't help with cycling. that's
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
does. It does. It does. There are
So
obviously a
how
few
the hell
things.
are you on Zwift?
Well, Zwift actually started through Zwift running,
Right.
and
Yes.
and the thing that actually helped me was our very hot summer months, because here in Malta, where I live, we have 40 degrees plus, and obviously we have like 3, 4, almost 5 months, let's say that. May till September, the weather is really, really tough. It's very hot. In September, it's very humid. To go outside, like it's temperature is like 38 degrees, but feels like 44, 45 degrees. And
That's stupid. Why is it so hot when it's in the middle of the Mediterranean? Why is it why is it so much hotter than like southern Italy?
Ye- yeah, true. That's fine. Funny enough, between us and Sicily, which we are just 60 kilometers apart, we have like 5 to 6 degrees difference.
That's stupid. Why?
I know, I know. But also, to be fair, like Greece have it bad,
Yeah, that's
apparently,
true. Yeah.
and southern Spain sometimes also have the same.
But it seems like it's a constant oven where you are. It's like,
Yeah,
I
I don't
suppose all
know.
the humidity is like rising up
Yeah,
from the Mediterranean.
you saw me. I think it was yesterday when I was on racing on Zwift. I was like sweating. I was drowning in my own sweat. And the thing is this: I have an air condition going full blast here. You know, I mean, I put it 19 degrees, full force. I have a fan behind me also, and still doing the job.
I set my heat into 19 degrees today because it was only 7. It's 7 so mine was working the other way. I don't know if you know, but my father in particular always brought me up to like the Maltese are the toughest people in the entire earth because they've just been invaded by everywhere and they just stand firm, like, and they were granted the island, what was it called, the Victoria Cross,
Victoria, yes, Victoria.
yeah, the whole island, just like
the
everyone's got it.
George Cross, the
George
Cross.
Cross,
Yeah.
that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not giving up, bet off.
Yeah, I mean, in 20 years, it was like the World War II, like they were trying and experimenting bombing, here in Malta, because it was just an island and they wanted to throw bombs to see whether the bombs are working or not. And then the English, you guys took care of us and whatever. Then in the 70s, I think we got the independence, and from there on, we've been
Yeah,
Malta,
still saying
Malta.
piss off to everyone. So how did you get into? Well, have you got any more of your running story that you'd like to reveal?
Yeah, basically on Zwift, I'm one that basically takes care of the Zwift running community also.
Oh, should I try and show a Zwift running thing? I think looking at your videos today, I think it was the first time I'd ever seen a Zwift running thing.
Someone
So
running, yeah.
so let's try and get up a Zwift running clip. Oh no, that's not it. Oh God. Oh, Darren running. That'll be it. I called it Darren running. Oh, but you're tiny. Why are you tiny? The video's tiny.
Yeah, I can see that black thing there.
Oh, there we go.
You just need to enlarge it, I guess.
What? Whoop. Oh, I've changed the border. These stupid borders. I hate these borders. What? Video clip. Video clip. Yeah, it's just tiny for some reason. I'll make it big. Ah! I'm just gonna get rid of this border. I hate it. Right, gone border. Right, video. There we go. Woo-hoo. Oh, it's because it only took up quarter of the screen. It looks a bit boring, to be honest. What do you?
Yeah, when it's like that, it is a bit boring because, for example, here this is a solo like kind of run, and actually I'm running very slow here. I'm running at 6 minutes per k. But
Yeah, really slow. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes, honestly, we do organize 5K races between us. And to be fair, unfortunately, Zwift HQ haven't been doing much for the running scene, and there's a lot of potential, funnily enough, because we have a lot of people who are very fast, and the more, and actually, there is less possibility of cheating because
What?
yep, because our treadmill usually is connected via Bluetooth directly to Zwift. So if I am, for example, on camera right now, yes, so I'm showing myself that I'm running.
As long as you're on camera, yeah.
Yes, it's important. Like, for example, let's say Zwift want to do the 5K championships. They can easily do it. So basically what we need to do is get everyone on a Bluetooth smart treadmill. They connect directly to the platform.
Are they the standard, or would most people have lower than that?
Nowadays, yes. Mine is actually the old version, but I have a Stride Bluetooth footpod, which is like pretty expensive and it's very good. It just gives you like plus or minus 0.1 of a second difference on average. So basically, you can literally, and if you, for example, increase the speed on the treadmill board, it will resonate on the top left, which you can see in blue. For example, right now it's 5:59, 6 minutes. Yeah, if you put it at 12, the board it will come
Okay.
and sticks itself at 5 minutes per kilometer. There is no weight issues. There is no, you know,
What I heard is that people just hold on to the handlebars and just let the treadmill go. And
Well, actually, as you can see, I was actually chatting on the phone when I was running in this clip that you are showing, because obviously I was.
you couldn't hold on to the handlebars and just let the treadmill go, though, could you?
No,
At
I
least
can. I can with one. Sometimes I do it
you
actually
can
with
do it
one.
on
I
one
can. I
hand.
can. Yeah, I can. When
Can
I'm running,
you?
for example, 245 per kilometer, and I need to obviously push on the pace. I need to put like this my finger on the button board and then hold a bit on the treadmill so that the stride won't put me off.
What, you can push up your entire weight on one hand?
Yes.
My God, you're an Adonis of a man. I do like running along rivers. Yeah, I don't suppose you have many rivers in Malta, do you?
Well, actually, I do love when I go abroad. For example, yes, it's definitely one thing that when I'm booking a holiday, I make sure that I'm running in countryside areas or areas that are not congested with traffic. Because here in Malta, it's actually one chock-a-block of traffic, cars, whatever you want to
Well, you
call it.
haven't got nice running routes, really.
Only on the western side, but unfortunately, it's not road; it's trail running, and I can't do trail running.
I hate train running. I like
Yeah, I
trail
don't
running.
like it
It's like
either, but
natural.
I cannot
Yeah,
do
so
it.
that give me some nice soft, lovely pavement or
Yeah.
grassed area at the side. If you were running along here, would you run on the grass or would you run on the paved?
Well,
If you're running along and there's a nice smooth grass area on one side or
yeah.
there's pavement, do you run on the pavement or do you run on the grass?
If the pavement is made out of asphalt, definitely on the asphalt, yes, which is tarmac basically. But if it's normal pavement, like it's hard pavement, I will
Like
prefer
concrete?
to run on the grass then, yes.
Yeah, I think maybe because I'm old and my knees are terrible, but I tend to run on grass nowadays just to try
It's
and.
good. It's softer, and but also, Rob, you need to, as I told you already, we need to have a look at the footwear that you are wearing because it makes a huge difference.
Darren works in a running shoe
Sure.
place.
Yeah.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I just like your normal trainers are bound to be best, aren't they?
No.
Really?
At all. Yep. And in fact, actually, Matt, Wibbly Wobbly, I'm checking his footwear now, and we are taking care to get him better trainers than what he has, and I think he's already a bit better now. So yeah,
I have heard about these special new trainers that everyone's getting. Like, I
yeah, the
think you've got some, haven't
carbon-plated.
you? What are they called?
Yeah, of course.
What are they
I
called?
have, well, I have them here. 300 euro worth of per shoe. Huh?
What? Per shoe?
Yeah,
What?
I have around 6 of them.
Oh my God! Really? And how much speed do they add over? Is it a marathon? Do you use them for marathons? What are they used for?
Yeah, to be fair, this is all subjective from and perspective of the runner itself. Because if someone, for example, has a big stride, I don't know. Obviously, you guys know who is Mo Farah, right?
Yeah.
So Mo Farah used to run in a very beautiful manner, a beautiful stride, very long. So a guy like him, carbon plate will be very, very beneficial
Oh,
because
carbon plate. That's it. Yeah.
yeah, because obviously he's making a huge step, a huge stride. So basically, when he's putting the shoe hitting the floor, he's generating a lot of force. In return, the carbon plate is giving him a lot of energy return. It's called. If someone is running at around 6 to 6:30 per kilometer with a very short stride and lots of cadence, which is a lot of steps per minute, we want to say that. He's generating very little force, so he doesn't need a carbon plate. Actually, it can be counterproductive because the carbon plate can injure his plantar fasciitis.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Right. How about we take a little break from our little chat, Darren, and what should we talk about? I think I've got something lined up where we talk about. How about we talk about some stuff? Oh yeah, let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about.
We can talk about Kaboom.
Oh! Look at all these pictures you've got. You sent me some
Yeah.
pictures, so I thought I'd
So,
include these.
so this guy here, just for the sake of getting to know things, it's Jalin Dordan.
General de Borden.
Yes, he's the 1988 World Olympic champion in Seoul Marathon, and also gold Olympic world champion in Stuttgart in Germany. Actually, I have very good contacts with him, and thanks to the shop I work for and where we are right now, is actually at the shop where I work, part of the building. And basically, the first time that he came to Malta, he saw a picture of me running, and he asked in Italian, like, "Who is this guy? I want to meet him." And funny enough, my boss told him, this guy is actually downstairs at the shop, so we can go and meet him.
What, did he give you some shoes?
Yeah, he gave me not just shoes, he gave me a bit
Is
of
that a real woman in the background, by the way, by the footballs? She looks almost fake. She looks like a fake woman.
Let me have a look, because I can't see because I have the video system.
I'm sure it's a real woman. She's a real woman. She just
Yeah,
looks too perfect.
We have beautiful women here in Malta, really.
That's Darren Vandit. That's
On
Darren
the
Vandit.
bike.
On your bike. Oh, you can tell when someone's really fit. Apart from the muscle structure and it's like the silky sweatness.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to admire your physique quite so detailed, but it is that that kind of, I don't know. It's just like a vitality in the sweat. But we won't talk about. And what's fastest events? Talk about fastest events briefly, Darren. Briefly.
Briefly. So basically, what you can see here. So this one is the shop I work for and sponsors me, Team Sport.
Oh, excellent.
And this is my company. It's called The Fastest Events. I organize half marathons, 10 kilometers, and also 5K races here in Malta.
Are you the premier running event organizer in Malta?
One of them. I cannot say I am the most, but I am one. Top 3, yes, I am.
I can say you are. 116. Whoa, that is flying, man. That is flying.
Yeah, this was an amazing experience. It's the Malta Half Marathon 2015, so it's like 9 years ago. So pre-carbon plated era. Sorry. So for sure, if I had those special shoes that we were talking about during that period, we would have done maybe 112.
112? Does it make that much difference?
It does. On long distance, it does.
Whoa.
And here, basically, it was like cementing myself as one of the top runners in Malta. It was the kind of, the day that Darren Vandit was like, wow, he's a good athlete.
Yeah, nice, man. And what position were you?
And here I came ninth overall.
Nice.
Ninth Maltese overall, and like 15th from the foreigners and
Right,
everything.
okay.
This is one of my wins that I did.
You don't look as
in
pleased there,
Dordan.
but you look more determined, maybe.
Yeah, because actually the last part is very tough. It's like a 150-meter hill, and then you crest on this flat part here at the finish area. And so before like 2 minutes before, I was like guts out.
Nice. Starting event?
Yeah, this
Stop!
is a 5
Stop
kilometer.
running! Do not run! I'm in charge.
Now here I'm giving the final indications, and basically, as you can see, all the runners are lined up before the carpet, and basically this is the fastest 5, which is usually done in summer. Right now, here in this picture, it's 8:30 p.m.
Is that right? Wow. And you're a swimmer as well. You not a, oh sorry, I just skipped past that. Yeah, I did have a video of you swimming, but I couldn't quite download it and so on.
It's okay.
But
So-
yeah, swimming must be bloody hard.
Very hard.
Most people don't realise, but swimming is
Very
mainly through your arms, isn't it? People think
Very
that it
hard.
comes through your legs, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Most of your power comes through your arms.
That's true. That's true. Funnily enough, there are Paralympic athletes without both arms. Funnily enough. It's
Really?
almost better. It's better to have no arms than have one arm.
Is that
Why?
right? Because of the
Yeah.
because it's mainly
Because
about
of the momentum.
aerodynamics, isn't it? Swimming.
Yes.
Swimming is about being, like a missile through
Yes.
the water, isn't it? So
There's a technique called pull and catch. So basically, when you're doing this motion here,
yeah,
you're catching water,
Yeah.
and then you're pulling it.
yeah,
So if you do it correctly with one arm, and then obviously with my arm I cannot do it, I'm going sideways
yeah,
rather than straight.
yeah. Of course, yeah.
So what I had to do was I needed to compensate more kick on the other leg.
Oh, really? so your right leg has to kick like mad, and your left leg has to stay pretty still.
Exactly.
And does that affect your buoyancy as well, though?
Buoyancy, no, because then it's all the center of gravity of your kind of
Oh,
in
right,
your
so
face,
it-
in the water, yes.
Right. So you're
But
pushing
I
up with your
needed
right. You're pushing up with your right arm, your left. So you it all evens out.
Yeah, adaptations, Rob. I mean, my life has all been adaptation, as you know, and we speak about it also on Kaboom, and especially on the bike. I'm like still without any adjustments on the bike, so technically when I'm standing up, I'm like this, So, and I cannot grab the handlebar on the left, but
So but I mean, I suppose more than anything, of like the three disciplines that we've talked about, swimming is the most technical in a way, isn't it? Because
Yes.
of it's all about aerodynamics, and it's all
and also breathing, very important. Swimming is also
Yeah.
about breathing, taking the tempo 1, 2, 3, and breathe out, for example, stuff like that.
What was I going to say? But I did catch the end of your stream the other day, and are you looking into like actually riding a bike? Is that what
What did
it's
you
called?
do?
Actually riding an outdoor bike?
I did once.
Are you sorry? I shouldn't talk about you this beforehand, but you the other day when my AirPods ran out of battery, I was watching your stream. Were you talking about that you're trying to get an attachment
Adjustment, yes.
to do
So-
outdoor
so-
riding?
Also, so basically, first of all, I was contacted by the Maltese Paralympic Committee to give a talk to Los Angeles 2028, and actually I'm trying to figure it out because I might actually qualify for the Paralympic triathlon in the US in 3.5 years time now, I guess, 2028. And obviously the one very important thing is I need to get an outdoor bike.
And you need to learn how to ride a bike.
No, I know how to.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you didn't. I'm sorry.
No, I know. I know, obviously my way, but I do know. The
Oh,
bike
okay.
has to come with adjustments, so basically it would be like a prosthesis sock emerging outside the left handlebar where I can kind of put my arm and clip, and it has
Yes.
to be in a way that it is easy also for me to unclip, because if I want to sit down and rest a bit, I need to remove my arm out of the socket and be
Yeah, yeah.
comfortable.
Because I did see an article and I did look into it, in the hope that try not to move around too much, by the way, because the webcam keeps clicking
Ah,
as you,
sorry.
you go to
Okay, okay.
forward and back. But yeah, I did look into it because I was like, oh, can I arrange something? I was like, it's too tricky. But there is someone I can't remember his name, but he I think he lost part of his arm and he went into doing it, and he but it's just like if you're in the European Union or the US, basically
Yeah.
there's a load of organisations set up for it. But is Malta in the EU?
Yes, definitely we are.
Oh well, there should be loads of money. They just throw money at people.
The problem is that sport here in Malta is given the backseat, if you want to call it that way.
Yeah,
That's the problem, a major problem here. We focus more on other things, and sport, unfortunately, being a small island, I do understand, in a certain way, because a country of 500k total, there is so much you can generate. But I do believe that our good weather all year round can actually provide the island with lots of opportunities.
yeah. I mean, I started to talk to my dad so much, but he went out there to help clean and paint my friend's boat.
Uh, we have a lot of boats here.
Yeah, yeah. So my friend, his friend had a boat apparently. So he went out there and like helped him clean it, and he was like, "Oh, it's a lovely island for the first 100 meters, and then it's just a shithole."
That's true. The more you go inside and center, the more it comes like that. Yes.
But that was 30 years ago. I don't know, but
Yeah, it became worse now.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, he's the most amazing admirer of Malta in general. Right, right. We've got other stuff to talk about, Darren. As much, no, actually, no, we haven't. We're never going to be done in an hour. We're never going to be done in an hour. I'm sorry. I
Well,
apologise to myself, to the internet, to you, and everyone else. There's no way we're going to be doing it in an hour. We haven't even got into Zwift cycling yet. So, um, oh, what's your highlight of Zwift cycling? There you go. There you go. Answer that one, Darren.
highlight of the cycling actually is the wallpaper you have of me. It was the first time that I cracked 1 hour. Yes, with you guys on the Zwift, and we were all on Discord shouting to each other. And my personal best was like 107, I think, and I managed to do 57 something. And when I crossed the line, I removed the mute button from Discord because obviously I was huffing and puffing and swearing and everything like that. And I told you guys, 57 guys, and you all like started shouting. I was crying. I remember Thomas, you, Steve. I forgot who else. Lee, I think it was.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we were all
I
there.
remember before the event, you were like, "Oh, please, can someone just ride in front of me? I really
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
get an
that's what I
hour." I was like,
wanted.
"Darren, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. There's no one going to give you draft." And
Yeah.
I saw your power numbers. I knew you were capable of doing it. I didn't think you could do 57, which was nearly, I think it was my PB at the time. And yeah, and you were so nervous about it. It was
I
so
was
great.
very
And then,
nervous,
but
honestly.
it's one of my favorite moments as well. My camera's got out of focus. But yeah, it was one of my favorite moments ever. Like you crossing the line, I recorded it. Yeah,
I
it was
still
just
have your
awesome.
screenshot. I didn't change the wallpaper. So when you sent it from the UK, I left it like that, man. It
Oh,
was,
cool, man.
whenever I switch on the PC, it's like, man, wow, what a beautiful
Yeah,
memory.
I
So
mean it's
definitely,
one of my favorite moments as well. Like I'll never
and
forget the first time I did it in an hour. I was like,
and I
yeah,
think it was just the second month of KCM, I think, because we started in
no
July
way,
and June.
no way. I felt I
Yes,
knew you so well already.
Yeah, July we started, and in September, end of September, we did the Alp.
Right. Right. Okay. There's one more image there. Do you want to? Do you want to look? I've got. Oh, I thought I set up a new scene. Do you want to talk about ZRL?
Yeah. First of all, I
Uh,
wanted to thank you for nominating me team captain for Team B,
well,
Team
I
C,
I
whatever we're gonna
I
do.
only did it because you had to put someone who you knew the email address of, and you were the only person I knew so it wasn't. No, I'm only joking. No, it's not joking. You'll be a great lower team captain. Lower team
I
captain is
appreciate
a
it.
B2 captain, let's say.
Me too, me too.
So TikTok, TTT, you're a bit of an expert at TTTs now. You've done probably more than me, I would say.
I've done a lot.
Yeah. So, any tips to the listeners?
Well, honestly, TikTok is pretty flat apart from two bumps. Basically, you have the tunnel bump and the end of the Tempest Fugit bump
Sorry, I
going
keep
up.
putting up this clip of you being on the telly, where you look like you're a politician who's been accused of some sort of bribery, like that you're probably guilty of, and you look like you're trying to avoid the accusation of guilt on this
No,
video.
I was actually avoiding putting the blame on someone that did a lot of damage to my running career,
Oh,
and I was,
really?
yeah, I was asked questions that I wasn't prepared,
Oh,
and
really?
because
It
it
was
was
an
yeah,
interrogation.
almost.
Was it really?
Yeah, it's that photo is on national TV, and when we're talking about national TV, it's over 100K viewers at one go. So I had to be discreet. I had to be careful because there was politics involved. So
Oh, come on. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about this?
okay, one of them was who was the person. How do you
Don't be
call it?
cryptic. Either you can tell us or you can't. What happened? Was there a, was
Yeah,
there a, was there a
who was the person responsible for you not going to London 2012 Paralympic Games?
Oh, I see.
And I was like, I know the name, obviously,
Oh.
but I cannot expose it because this guy is actually involved in a lot of things here in Malta.
Oh. Oh,
And
I would
basically, I had
imagine
to,
like island politics are really like incestuous and this.
yes, being an island, we are independent, so technically everyone can do whatever they want, and then they can get out of it. That's the downside of being an island.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. I'm in Malta. Okay, we're a small dot. But if something happens, for
Until
example,
until you're important, like the Second World War, where it's like everyone wants Malta.
that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, that was exciting. I didn't expect that to be exciting. Um, I haven't done a scene where there's both of us plus the. Oh no, I've messed her up. I'm sorry, Darren. I've messed her up. We can't have the next scene, but
Don't
yeah,
worry.
yeah. TTT. Any top tips from Darren Vandit?
Well, definitely yes. I mean, to be fair, if you want to go for a good time, you need to sacrifice riders.
Yeah,
And
I hate people who
and
want to finish all together.
and this is something which I will be implementing next week with the team. I
Yeah,
mean, KCM Thursdays, it's like more of a friendly, as you know, Rob. We try to finish all
that's right.
together. But ZRL is going to be different.
It's a race.
We want to be competitive as much as possible. Nobody's
Yeah.
not gonna. No, there is no offense taken. If it could be me, I don't mind. If I'm blowing up, guys, keep going, and that's it. And I'll DS then. I'll just put on a follow a rider, and basically that's what I'm gonna do.
Any
If I
team who
will blow up.
finishes with four on, feeling comfortable, you've failed. You've failed. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You haven't
And
put
this
out.
is and this is the also camaraderie between the team. Being able to how do you say identify pluses and minuses of the
Yeah.
riders. For example, I know climbs are my forte. I know that I will be kind of giving the team as much as possible an effort on the climbs. But for example, if it's a long,
So
long
if
stretch
you're a
time,
lighter rider, do you think, like on the flats, you should just give it your all earlier and then drop out earlier, or something like that?
that like like TikTok.
I mean, I know you might be one of the strong. Although you're light, you might be one of the stronger riders in that team.
Yes, what per kilo wise, I'm getting actually quite better. But honestly, I don't mind. But for example, we have Ian with us, yes, who is a totally different rider than me. I am 68 and he's a bit more, but his watts are raw watts, you know. He's like having 300 watts
Oh, really?
for fun. But obviously, when he comes to a hill,
But
obviously he will
he's a
be.
C rider, so he can't be, isn't he? C?
Yeah, but he has improved a lot, huh? So
Yeah.
basically, from a D he went up to a C, and now he's actually competing very well, and he's doing a Farrar also. So basically, he is having a taste of what I had last March, and as you can note from our KCM Discord, the Farrar doesn't forgive anyone, but it brings the best version of yourself, and you know the next things are like peanuts. I mean, when I did the Triquetra, it was it was amazing. It was something which I will carry for the rest of my life as an achievement, but it literally drained me to the ground.
Yeah.
More than physically, funny enough, it was emotionally. I was having spats with you guys. I was like getting angry, I was getting moody, I was like, Rob, leave me alone, you know, like all these things. And physically, I was actually doing better stage after stage. In fact, I did stage 19, which was the Achterbahn, or how you call it, in Innsbruck. I had the best watts and everything that I had, 3.9 watts per kilo, 269 watts for the climb. I haven't come close to that since then.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Yeah.
258, and now
I just wait until you get old, man. Just wait until you get old. Like, I'm getting old now. I know I've passed my best. I know I will never. I know I'll never get back to where I was. I just know it.
That's a question that I have for you guys. Because, for example, in running, yes, like sprints, you need to kind of retire pretty early. Let's say 32, 34, 35, the most. In marathon running, you are forbidden more. You can like go up to 40, 42.
Yeah.
How is it in cycling? Because honestly, you know, sometimes I see riders like you hammering out watts. Wow, man.
I'm only 50. I'm not going to die or something. I'm not a pensioner.
Yeah. There's Alan, for example, the same 15.1 watt per kilo,
Yeah.
you know, 15 second. I was like, what?
Yeah. And anyone who knows cycling, like, goes to real life events or whatever, they know
Yeah.
that, you know, like, the 60 plus category is like one of the most fiercely fought. And those guys are bombing. No one, like, oh, it's. I mean, I suppose the difference is that, you know the limits. You know, so
Okay.
when you see someone who's like 60 plus and they're doing, 7.5 for
amount.
20
Yeah,
minutes, like, that's
yeah.
impossible. But, those guys, because they're retired, what else are they going to do? They just ride their bikes all bloody day.
That's true. We have Larkin in our group, for example.
Yeah.
He's 60-year-old.
Anyone questions Larkin, I'll have him. He's as genuine as they come.
I was like, what is he doing? Do you remember in ZRL? He's like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have a pop. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah,
And
off
boom,
he
gone.
goes. Yeah.
Next thing, he got promoted to A after that, exactly. So
Yeah. And it was a little bit silly, to be honest. But anyway, right. Okay, it's nearly an hour already. Blimey neck.
amazing.
I did have some more slides.
And they need to know, no script involved, guys. We are just talking without any script, without any planning.
Yeah,
without
it's unbelievable,
nothing.
isn't it? It's almost unbelievable that we could have this level of chat
Of communication, yeah,
without there
that's
being a script. But I did have some of the things to talk about. What did I have to talk about? No. Okay, should we just do the bloody quiz?
All right, I'll be sitting out.
No, I tell you what, Darren. Because you've taken so much joy in me doing the punishment rides, I'm going to put you on the spot. and say, would you like to volunteer? And you don't have to. But would you like to volunteer for a punishment ride? Because obviously I've done the quiz. I've wrote the quiz. I can't do the punishment ride. And people seem to like it. People seem to love it. Let's see. Should we see if the chat would like to see you do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you wanna make it more interesting? Ask chat, make a poll, and see whether they say yes or no.
Oh, how do we do poll? All right, let's try and do a poll. Start a poll. Should Darren do a punishment ride? Okay. Stop poll.
He loses the quiz.
This is the first poll I've ever done. It's like...
see? Good.
Oh, I don't know if that worked. I don't. So far, the results are 100% yes.
Cheers, guys. I'll catch you all later, okay? When I'll watch the stream.
Yeah, it's still 100% yes. You haven't had a single. You haven't had a single no vote.
But you know what? All guys know that I'm a masochist, so I will be enjoying punishments.
Are you able to hold the mic and do the quiz?
I think, yeah.
Because you'll have to have a separate device.
I can. I can grab like this, you see.
Okay, right. Let me get the quiz up. I can't think of anything else. There was other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I just sort of forgot about it. If there's anything else anyone wants to talk about,
maybe chat can ask. Maybe chat can want to ask some questions or have some questions for you and I.
Yeah. Oh, what Swift level are you, Darren? Do you know?
81, I think. 81 now.
You were maybe one lower a day or so ago, maybe. When someone did it, you were maybe one lower when someone organised the quiz questions a day or two ago.
Yes.
It's possible that you were lower.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. Right. 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 They're already making suggestions because the vote. Oh, the vote's still on 89%. Someone's voted no. You've had one vote for no.
It must be a lady.
Oh yeah, who wants your time in Malta?
Right. Who wants my time instead? Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna log into the quiz. Because the first answer is kind of... I tell you what, this is a bloody hard quiz. I did it because you can test it. You can test doing the quiz. And so I tested it, having wrote the quiz the day before, and I think I only got 6 of the answers right.
Wow, and you're a guru of these things, huh?
I do know these things reasonably well, and I did particularly badly. Right, quiz. It's titled Seconds, and I think this is what made it particularly hard. That I made a lot of the answers about the second thing. So, 28's my favourite number! Would you believe the game pin? Oh my god! What is the chances of that?
Wow.
280. What? That is incredible. Everybody knows that 28 is my favourite number, and it's the only digits to appear in this quiz, and I just did it live. What is going on? That is unbelievable. And by the way,
can you give me the pin? Because I cannot see it.
Oh, sorry. It's 280. 2800. So if you want to join in the quiz, you've got to have another device, and so you got to have another device or another window in your browser, and then join the quiz. Right, I think everyone's here. Oh, Oh, the King of Malta joined and then left.
I'm there now.
Are you not the King of Malta?
No.
I can't believe so many people have joined this bloody quiz. Right, I know it's not nice to hear this, but I don't actually want that many people here. I want it to be a nice, cozy family where everyone knows each other and we like join in the chat and the quiz and stuff. So, like too many people is not good. I don't want loads of viewers. I just want like a nice, friendly family where everyone knows each other. I don't want hundreds of people. Oh God. Right, oh, everyone's joining with my favourite number. Right, we've got 282828. Baz, hey Baz. Quizzy Quister. Vincent, I assume that's Vincent Van Gestel. Trump. Okay, Trump. It's a winning week for Trump. Fan of DVD? DVD? Darren Vandit. Oh yeah, of course. Where's the D come from though? Spal Studer. I reckon that's an anagram, but I can't quite figure it out. Fatty Drafter. Kamala. So got Kamala against Trump. Utopian. Miguel, Steak and Chains. Oh, my camera's gone out of focus again. Sean Rigby, I assume. Team LGBTQZ 28. Why is my camera out of focus, Darren? I don't understand.
No, it's okay.
Which player are you, Darren?
It's me, Darren Vandit.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not King of Malta.
But you could have been the King of Malta, to be fair. Arctic, 28, cool. I've got max of 25. I've got to start dissuading people from joining my podcast because I'm not having more. I'm not paying for this bloody thing any more than I'm paying now.
More than 25, you need to pay
Right,
more money.
I think the hardness of this quiz might put them off because this is the trickiest bloody quiz I've ever seen. It's honestly ridiculously hard, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't be bothered to redo it. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Right, okay, quiz. Seconds. So it's the second episode, so I decided to do quite a lot about seconds. Quiz. What are people from Malta called? Are they called Maltesers, Maltans, Maltese, or Malagans?
Imagine me getting this wrong, huh?
I hope I got it right. That's the most important thing. Imagine if I got it wrong.
Oh my God.
Can you hear the music, by the way?
No, I can't.
Oh, yes, they are the Maltese. I can sort of understand Maltesers. Though, do you have Maltesers, the sweets, in Malta?
I love them, actually.
Yeah, they're lovely. So it must be slightly
So good.
confusing. Yeah, okay. Oh, Team LGBTQZ taking the lead. Darren Vandit. Oh, and Paul Young separating you.
Yeah.
Interesting configuration there. Who is this e-cyclist? Is it Josh Harris, Jason Osborne, Gab Guerrero, or Mary-Kate McCarthy? I got away with that because she was the second question, even though she didn't come second.
Oh,
So
no.
it was understandable that some Jason Osborne. Oh, I suppose it was the white jersey. Like,
Yeah, that's what I did.
yeah, because it was on the outside. Yeah. It was Mary-Kate McCarthy. Oh, you should really watch the interview on VeloView. Virtual Velo podcast. She's awesome. She's an awesome guest. Virtual Velo podcast. You must watch it if you haven't already. Do you know it's oh my lord, I forgot her name. She was the guest on the last in the drops. Oh, what's she called? Martin. Anyway, yeah, watch it. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped past the scores. What is the second longest route in Zwift? Not the longest, the second longest. Is it the France Classic Fondo, Ub Pretzel, Mega Pretzel, or Four Horsemen? Second longest. I wouldn't have had a bloody clue.
Yay!
Oh, you got it! Nice one, yeah. Is it the Uber Pretzel which is the longest?
I think Uber, yes, Uber.
Yeah, oh, nice one, man. Yeah, but it's the France Classic Fondo is the longest. Vincent taking the lead, but Darren Vandit, you could be avoided. Oh, I can't do the punishment ride, by the way. I'm not doing it. I'm never doing a punishment ride. It doesn't slip over.
You're the host.
There's no way I'm doing a punishment ride ever again. Right, 4 out of 10. Which route has the second greatest elevation in Zwift? France Classic Fondo, Uber Pretzel, Mega Pretzel, Four Horsemen. Second elevation. Ooh.
Not sure about this. Uh-oh.
It's the Uber Pretzel. Oh, virtually. Oh. What? Only 5 got it. Most people went for the Four Horsemen. I think I would have gone for the Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen I did also, yeah.
Oh, you've slipped down way down there. Vincent Vincent is commanding lead. I think it's going to take some catching here. Of a similar vein, which route has the second longest lead-in on Zwift? Is it Richmond Roller Coaster, Lucha, the Highline Reverse, or the Highline?
Oh, the second longest.
Yeah.
Oh god. I selected, I think, the longest.
I asked last week which had the longest.
Oh, I got it correct.
Oh, nice one. So I asked last week which had the longest lead-in Watobia, which was... Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was like Coast Crusher or something like that. And Ben suggested that Lucha might have the longest lead-in. So I did proper investigation, and Richmond Roller Coaster, which has been in the community festival things, that has the longest. But yeah, this is the order basically. It's Richmond Roller Coaster, Lucha, Highline Reverse, and Highline. Right. Oh, you're still in touch, Darren. You're still in touch.
Still in touch. Double points there are.
Yeah, and a Malta guy is winning. So it's almost like you're winning.
I think I know who's that.
What Zwift level is Darren Vandit? 70, 75, 80 or 85? As of a few days ago. Yeah, you might be 81 now, but you were 80 when I looked. Oh, but Vincent still got it. Oh, you're catching up though. You got it fast. Right. Question 7. Which is the second route for ZRL season for second of second? It's Turf and Surf, Island Hopper, Triple Flat Loops, or Mighty Metropolitan?
I know this, Vincent. I'm coming for you.
Metropolitan. Turf and Surf. It is indeed.
Metropolitan is the third one, I think.
Yeah. They still haven't released the segment, and I've got to do the recon video tomorrow morning. So what I've got to do in order to I'm sorry, I can't remember his name, but what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I've got no time to do the recon video before Tuesday, which is when everyone releases their recon video. What I've got to do is do various options of what the sections are going to be. Like, so the FTS, this section will be FTS, and then I've got to cut them together on Tuesday. So I've got to do various different recon videos based on what the possible sprint segments might be, because they can't tell me what the bloody sprint segments are going to be. 10 days before the event. Every other series reveals their sprint segments right at the start of the series. And yet this one, I've got to do like 9 different videos to cope with the 9 different possibilities. God damn it.
WTRL.
Yeah. I'm just pausing a bit just to like realise how crap my life is, just to help you guys. Just to help you. Right, next question. Okay. Who came second in the men's e-cycling world championships 2024? Was it Jason Osborne, Josh Harris, Lionel Vrassen, or Bjorn Andreasen?
I think I know this.
You should know it.
Yeah.
It was Lionel. Lionel Vrassen. Vrassen? Right.
Yasin.
And... oh, Darren, you're close, you're close. There's a double pointer coming, so you never know. Which AI imagined Zwift route is this? Is it Main San Remo, Main 8, Main Mountainside, or It's a Party?
Oh no.
Oh, I was surprised that so many people got that. It was indeed It's a Party. Vincent consolidating his lead. That's a healthy lead that he's got there with just one question to go, I think. Sandy Bag is on fire. Whoa. Right, final question. Double points though. What's the name of Darren and my team? It is Boom Shakalak, Kaboom in the Room, Kaboom Cycling Madness, or Kaboom Riding Magic.
One got it incorrect. Who is that?
Boom Shakalak wouldn't have been a bad team name, but it is indeed Kaboom Cycling Madness. Oh, but I missed off the. I always put the exclamation point. Do you?
I don't.
You don't?
But actually we should, yes.
I always put it in the middle of a sentence, which feels a bit weird, but let's reveal the final winners. The podium is, in third place, Darren Vandit! Congratulations, Darren! Second is Sandy Bag. And in first place, of course, it is Vincent. Is it Vincent Van Kessel? I assume so. Is that your first win, Vincent? Oh, I think he's been close at least if he hasn't won it before. Do you want to mention in chat? Vincent, oh, it is your first win. Cool, man. Congratulations. And Vincent has been one of the most consistent contributors towards the quiz. If you'd like to submit a quiz question, because I admit this week's quiz was pretty crap. If you'd like to submit a quiz question or two, it'd be most appreciated. And if you'd like to suggest the punishment ride for Darren, then can anyone think of punishment rides of the past which you think? Are you happy to do a punishment ride, Darren?
Yeah, of course. All good.
So should we have a look at the suggestions? Can you see the chat?
Yeah. We have to take it as a man. I can. 1 second. I need to log on to. Yeah, I can. 1 second. Because I haven't been on YouTube. Because of the sound. No, give me a second.
Oddly, the clicky thing is gone now that you've put on YouTube.
Unbelievable.
Oh no, it hasn't. Right, suggestions for Daniel for Darren's punishment ride. A Z2 ride. So just ride slowly. Darren just rides slowly for an hour. I love that idea.
It's not even a punishment. Guys.
Yeah, your punishment ride is just ride normally for an hour. Take 3 days rest.
What? No. Who said that? No.
Oh, wait 30 seconds in the pen before starting. Race with no fan in Malta. Oh,
No.
gosh. 5 hours zone 2 ride.
Okay, funny enough, I haven't exceeded 3-hour rides so far. My longest was 2 hours something, I think.
Blindfolded race. Would that be harder for you or not?
No, not really.
Not really, no. It'd just be someone would have to. Obviously, someone would have to DS you, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Vincent, if you're gonna suggest the blindfold, then you would have to DS him at a similar time that it's available. Running up Alp Zwift. Generally, I suggest that it doesn't take I never accepted ones that took more than 40 minutes because.
No, running out to Zwift is actually easy for me.
Is it?
Of course.
How long would it take?
Less than 50 minutes.
No, it wouldn't. That's ridiculous. You can't run up Alp Zwift in 50 minutes, can you?
Yeah, 12.1 kilometers, yes, definitely.
But it's uphill.
But I'm not gonna put the percentage. You want me to put the incline?
Well, yeah.
That
Is
makes a
that
lot
not
of
what
difference.
happens with running? Does running not take
No.
account of the incline?
No.
Oh, it doesn't take account of the incline at all.
That's a good punishment, actually.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise that. Okay.
I can do a blindfolded
Right, Vincent.
race, if you wish.
If you can't decide the punishment ride, then you've got to nominate someone who's decisive. You've got to nominate. You could choose me if you wanted. You could choose RT. RT wants to take it easy on Darren. So.
Hey RT, good to see you, man.
Oh, how about do what's the Tour of Watopia with RT? And keep it RT's pace. Because RT can't help himself going crazy, and and you've got to keep up with however crazy RT goes.
I need a puke bucket, that's for sure.
Right, come on, Vincent. Come up with your punishment. You've either got to decide or you've got to nominate someone to decide. Well, it's been great having you, Darren. I've really enjoyed episode 2. I think it's like Oasis album 2. We had a few little dodgy at the start. Would have been helpful if you joined like half an hour earlier or so, but we got there in the end. And
I already done that, Dave. Dave suggesting that I ride the full FRR tour in March.
Tour of Watopia ride, start at the back and try to catch up as many as you can. That is your punishment. I would say there's got to be a delay in there, otherwise you're just going to be at the start, aren't you? Or see how long you can wait. I don't know.
I will leave the last rider, so it will be like there's 500 out of 500.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So join last second, see if you can catch up. Okay. Well, thanks for that. It feels a bit of an anticlimactic end, to be honest, but it's been a great show. And next week we're gonna have Christian Clazy on. Do you remember Christian Clazy? When Emma Martin, I've suddenly remembered her name. Like, why would I forget? Go and watch Emma Martin's interview with lots of people, but
with McCarthy, yeah.
Yeah, with Mary Kay McCarthy. No, I can't remember where my thoughts were. What was I saying? I can't remember at all. Yeah, watch that interview with Mary Kay McCarthy, and yeah, let's wrap her up there. Thanks for joining, Darren. That was awesome.
Thank you very much, Rob, for the opportunity.
Thank you for coming, man. And thanks for getting the audio sorted. And we will we'll see you in on.
See you, everyone. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Kaboom.